to mention this to him?
Mr. Jelinski.
If I'm not mistaken, I watched that same program, and I think it was not that the town manager is doing it. He's assigned or has asked the legal counsel to review it, and come up with suggestions, not that he's involved with it directly.
Well, yeah, there's legal counsel would not necessarily be familiar with the school committee operational procedure, so we have to get in the loop.
And I think it is important for us to get in the loop. I think the question at this point is probably just how the comment that was made, though, is that there's a standing charter review committee, but there haven't been amendments to the charter since 1970 something. So I guess it would be my suggestion that we at least start the conversation by having Dr. Rizzi talk to the town manager, since it is his directive at which somebody is doing this research, and see if our concerns in terms of school committee or school issues in the charter are being addressed, and that if he would like us to come up with a list, then we could come up with some sort of mechanism by which we could address those, whether it be the policy subcommittee or another shoot of that. Seeing that this is kind of a one-time thing, I didn't really want to put it on the...
I think, I suspect that they will not resist us deleting the school committee operation things, because since we maintain our own bylaws and our own policies, I don't think they would object to removing it from the code book. The biggest contention will be the first item in here, the deadline for submitting the budget. And I think as long as they are doing the changes and they are all reasonable people, they'll probably be willing to listen to us.
You do realize this does go to town meeting for a vote?
Yeah, but the town meeting wouldn't object to it either, because then we'll be giving them a budget that's more in tune with what the revenue is available.
I like your optimism. Mr. Jelinski.
It's just one thing. I was just looking at this, and I won't belabor the point, but on number 311.25, it says that we're supposed to meet on the first and third Tuesdays.
Correct, which is why this is pointed out.
And we meet on the second and fourth, and the selectmen meet on the first and third.
I know.
So somewhere along the line.
So this is going back to 70s.
This is 1776, just before you came here. And then 311.34 gives you an order of sequence of what we do and we don't do. So I mean, here again. And you're right, this information has to be updated. Let's move on.
Well, and at that, I would like to ask Dr. Rizzi to talk to the town manager about what I guess the appropriate mechanism would be for our input into the process that he has already started.
The charter change process.
Charter change process.
If he could look at the charter and then make some suggestions that we could look at, that would be great.
Actually, I would recommend that for the all school committee members who have some time, because these are just the examples I picked. There is a lot more in there. I haven't done it. I haven't gone through the whole thing.
I've read the charter in a couple of years. Moving on, because we are.
This is the code book, not the charter.
Oh, code, correct. Stand corrected. They are on the same tab on the webpage, however. I'm striking the superintendent evaluation format, since I have not had the opportunity, again, given that it was